and I took it at bedtime. So I was in my room just so I could feel the experience, because I'd never done drugs before. Well, as the night went on, I eventually fell asleep and went to bed and fell asleep. And then in the middle of the night, I died and I left my body. My heart stopped. So my next moment of consciousness, I'm in hell, and I'm standing in a lake of flames. I'm in a part of hell where there's different pits. So I'm in this pit with this roaring fire. And the thing about hell, I knew I was there, and I knew what brought me there. Not only could I see, but I could also hear, and the roar of the fire was deafening. If you was to hear it with human ears, it would burst your eardrums, this deafening roar of the fire. And I said, I'm too late, to myself. I knew where I was at, and I knew what brought me there. And when I said I'm too late, I knew it was too late to repent. So as this is going on, I looked across to this other pit, and there was this large demon there. And I felt he was assigned to me. I don't know how to explain it, but he felt like a pit boss, like he was in charge of that area of hell. So I didn't feel any flames. God supernaturally protected me from the heat and the pain at this. But I saw this demon, and our eyes connected, and I could almost, my eyes could telescope in, and we locked eyes. And in that moment of absolute terror, I knew I was done for. Even in that place where there's no God, he still heard my scream, and he graciously and lovingly put me back in my body, back in my bed, and I was awake, and I knew where I was just at. So God gave me a small taste of hell, and he, in his wisdom, he decided to save me. And it kind of reminds me, I think it's Job 33, verse 29 and 30, that God will try several times to turn back a man's soul from the pit, that he may see the light of life again. So I understood what that means.
Randy, you said pit boss. That stood out to me. So do you think that was, you said he was in charge of that pit. Do you also think that was a demon that maybe perhaps was assigned to you? You locked eyes with him. Like, did you think he knew you?
I knew he was there, and I knew I was his. That's when the terror, and he was, to describe this thing, he was big, a big head, big shoulders, and he was consisted of flames, partly. So, but the flames didn't consume him. I don't know how to describe it. He was just a fire pit boss assigned to me, and we locked eyes. And so I knew I was his. I'm not a teacher or preacher or a theologian. Some people can say once saved, always saved. That I don't know. I just know my experience. I did, walk away from the Lord. So I ended up in hell. So that's my experience. And so God allowed me to experience that, and he brought me back to, with other things, to share my experience with others.